At the College of Western Idaho,
I got 9 o'clock. Are you all ready?
a Board of Trustees monthly meeting
I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order.
is usually a test case
Consent agenda
in tedium.
is up for action.
But when the agenda compels attendees to include unicorn cupcakes,
It's been moved and seconded.
it's likely to whip up a little more interest.
Ayes have it. The motion has carried.
Because today, they're suggesting the shortlist for a school mascot.
We looked at everything across the board.
After 10 years without some sort of symbol, the board decided it was about time.
For the chairman, I think he looked at it and said, we need something for students, staff, faculty, and community to kind of rally around.
Something on par with a Pistol Pete or a Roadrunner, maybe a Bobcat or a bear or a bulldog. It's the kind of beastly branding absent from CWI's student bookstore.
No animals in here.
So after asking for suggestions
Any animal that jumps out to me?
and receiving more than 1,300 survey responses,
I feel like it'd be like a rabbit or something.
a committee thinned the herd down to 3.
They are the bighorns, the horned owls, and the otters.
Omitted, though, an option that goes back to those pastries.
There was discussion about the unofficial Sparkles, the unicorn.
What about the unicorn?
A unicorn?
Sparkles.
Sparkles?
Sparkles.
What's his name? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the name of the college's unofficial mascot, and he or she has been around since before there were even students. You see, back in 2008, when CWI began and took over Boise State University's Nampa campus, there were a lot of Bronco logos left behind.
So go ahead and open up your essays.
History professor Reggie Jane has more of the, well, history.
And our vice president, Victor Watson, jokingly remarked, I'm going to get a bunch of horn stickers and put them on the Broncos and we'll be the Bronco corns.
That original idea
So this is the original Sparkles.
spawned shrines to Sparkles. Soon, stickers and drawings and stuffed and rubber unicorns started showing up in offices and classrooms. Then, what started as a joke morphed into more of a state of mind for those trying to create a community college from the ground up.
And it felt like we were out here in the wilderness trying to do something wild and crazy and a little magical.
That sentiment spread to the students, too. Specifically, the speech and debate team,
This one's probably made it through about 6 national conventions.
who turned Sparkles into their token almost immediately.
We've always seen the unicorn as sort of an inspirational, mythical figure that really denotes the kind of mythical performance that we're having here.
And sparked by Sparkles, they've won back-to-back-to-back national titles and 7 in the last 10 years. So the spiral horn has some sort of stature at CWI.
And to not even have it as a choice on the ballot is frustrating.
But no unicorn will be considered.
No unicorn.
A shame to some
It is a sparkly shame.
who'll have to learn to embrace, maybe, a bighorn,
Bighorn.
or an owl, or an otter.
We're 21st century here. If we want to be a unicorn, we should be a unicorn.